Hey, welcome to Sports Unfolded NBA rankings with my other main man. Oh, maybe that way. There we go. Kenny, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Eric. Doing good.
Good, good. So our NBA rankings came out today. So we're going to discuss them a little bit. And I do have a surprise for you, though. At number 5, once you mention it, I want to show you something. I don't know. So at number 5, we'll start this off. And who is our number 5?
Finally, the Memphis Grizzlies.
Memphis Grizzlies. So I'm going to try this. Let's see if I can get this to work.
All right.
And I wanted to show you this because I don't know if you saw this. I'm pretty sure you did.
I mean, unreal is right. This guy, just look where he is when he catches it at the top of the square, the box on the backward. Look at his hands up there.
How unreal is that block?
This this kid's amazing. Yeah, this kid's amazing.
Bro, I saw that block last night. And I said, if they don't get in this top 5, it's a disjustice to this whole ranking system because that block alone, his head was completely over the rim. And he blocked it with 2 hands, pinned it against the board. The kid's just a star. He's going to be amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. They've won 6 in a row. They are number 1 in points per game, 9 in assists, and he's scoring 24.7 points a game.
Yeah.
So and they got a good bench and good veterans.
So I looked at it 9-1 in the last 10 games.
Yep.
The Grizzlies, 28-14 overall. Even I think Ja sat a game recently, and they still won that game. So the whole team has really come together. Really good to see them in the top 5 because they've been a team that's been on the cusp. So I was glad to see them get in.
Me too.
So who do you got at number 4?
Number 4, I got the Utah Jazz. You know, even though they've lost 2 in a row, they still got a good team. They're first in points per game, third in rebounds.
Yep, 7-3 in the last 10, 28-12 overall.
Yep.
I know they've had some COVID issues. Gobert's been out now. In a couple, I think. What's the Engel?
Yeah,
the 3-point specialist.
Yep.
He's out as well.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you think about the adversity and they're still winning games, in the West, which is very tough.
They're 9-0 in their division. So that's crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Wow, that's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah. Insane. So what are we looking at number 3? This one surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Number 3, Chicago.
9-1 in their last 10, my friend.
Aha! Are you reading my notes? Are you reading my
notes? I'm checking. I got to keep
notes?
up with you.
Yes. 9-1 in the last 10 games. Zach and DeMar is doing pretty good. Hopefully they can keep that flow going.
Yeah, so 26-11. So if you look at the record overall, I mean, it's not overwhelming considering the teams that are in the top 5. They don't have the best record or at least the most wins. But you got to admit, Chicago has been pretty consistent all year.
Oh, yeah. They have. They have pretty consistent, very consistent.
So out of the East, obviously, this is the only team in the East that's actually in the top 5 this week.
Yep.
Right? No Brooklyn. They got bounced out. Milwaukee has been up and down all season. So do you feel like the West is just so much stronger, or just the teams in the East aren't playing as well?
The team in the East are not playing well. They're not playing well at all. I don't know if it's scheduling. I don't know, but they are not playing well at all. 76ers should be a powerhouse. They should be running away with this. Milwaukee should be running away with this. But it's just inconsistencies. You know what I'm saying? They win 1, they lose 2. They lose 2, they win 1. You know, it's just if they can, the East can just get it all together.
So we're waiting on that Ben Simmons trade.
Yeah, basically.
And then maybe Philadelphia takes off.
Yeah.
Depending on what they get out of that.
Yeah. They might.
You don't seem too confident on that.
No, I don't. I'm not. So
at number 2, these 2 teams have been bouncing back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Why Phoenix at 2?
They're 30-9. They're 30-9. Actually, both of the teams are 30-9 right now.
Yes, they are.
Both of the teams are 30-9 right now, but only one of them has a better home record.
Oh, so you went with the home record.
Yeah, with the home record. Yeah, it's at home cooking. If
So
you
they're
could,
both 6-4 in the last 10 games too. That was kind of funny. I
yeah,
mean, they're literally basically mirroring each other all season so far.
yeah. Basically the same team, but one's a little bit better.
So you went number one with the Golden State Warriors. Is that because of, as you said earlier before we started the show, what day was it yesterday?
Happy Clay Day!
Happy Clay Day. Clay Thompson made his return. Looked good. Looked really good.
Outstanding.
That dunk early.
2.5 years? 2.5 years is a long time, Eric, not to play a game. Just to practice, and you
Yeah.
come in the game, score 17 points, and have a dunk and a couple of threes, and it's like you went nowhere. Even if he comes off the bench, that team's going to be outstanding.
Yeah, right. So we've talked about it all season. Their benches played well. Now you add a piece of listen, he's a championship caliber player. If they can get 75-80% of Clay, you think about it, there's really not many teams that can beat them.
Nope.
And Draymond's playing back to old Draymond, where defensively he's helping them move the ball, doing those things that he did before.
Yeah.
They got away from it, I think, with Clay being out. Now that Clay's back, I mean, do you think that's the move that Golden State should make, is having him come off the bench?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Teams will be like, "Well, he's coming off the bench. What? Oh, geez, our second unit, and then your second unit has guard Clay. Oh,
Right, and so defensively as well, right? So you think about what he can do defensively for them.
second unit. He'll have steals all day long, Eric.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out, because it's pretty interesting. Are there any teams that we should be looking for next week that possibly could make a move? Does Brooklyn get back in?
No.
Really down on the East, huh?
No, I'm just. If it wasn't for Chicago, I really don't know. I mean,
Let me see.
although I'd like to see Denver in the mix, but I don't know. They're having an okay season, but it's just not, something that pizzazzes you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they'll win games, but they'll sluggishly win games.
Yeah. So what? Denver right now is currently 20-18.
Yeah, 20-18.
But yeah, they're not looking too good there. Mavericks are starting to make a move. 22-18. They've looked a little better as of recently.
Yeah. Last night, they had a good team. They had a good game, I should say. Yeah. They had a good game, I should say.
And Milwaukee is 26-16. Miami 25-15. And you're downplaying 25-13 from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I think they'll lose 2 in a row, or the Heat might come up. Jimmy Butler's out, ankle injury.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
So you're basically saying that you believe this list will probably be the same next week.
Yeah.
Roughly. All right. Before we go, any players we should be watching for? So I mean, we're about midway through the season. Roughly. Are there any MVP candidates? Would you put Ja Morant in that MVP category?
Yeah, most definitely. If he can lead his team to a few more wins, I should say, and score as he's scoring right now, yeah, most definitely. You got Steph Curry, you got him,
Chris Paul?
Yeah, Chris Paul, definitely Chris Paul.
Giannis? Do you
though,
think the expectation for Milwaukee is just so much higher because they won it last year?
Yes.
So again, I last year 2 seeds, correct? Milwaukee?
Yeah.
2-3 seed? I don't even think they were the 1 seed.
No.
Right? Milwaukee, Brooklyn was.
Yeah, 2 or 3 seed.
Right. So again, they're kind of where they were last year. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm liking Ja, man. Every week, every time I see a highlight, I am just seeing things out of this kid that
Yeah,
amazes me. That block really just blew my mind.
yeah, mine too. I was like,
And then he had a dunk, I think, yesterday too. He almost hit his head on the rim.
Yeah.
Like he's just the kid's everywhere. It just seems like, and you think about it, Memphis realistically was not expected to be where they are right now. To your point, Denver, some of those teams in the West that have been consistent, and Memphis has stayed consistent throughout.
Yep. Yeah. We shall see. Memphis.
We shall see.
Yep.
We shall see. Real quick, not sure you saw the Pats game last night. Another disappointment. But let's talk about another New England team because you got that poster in the background in the Celtics.
Oh, it's them. Oh, yeah. Big
So
three.
they've been inconsistent, but you've seen a little bit more out of them. Ime Udoka last week challenged them their toughness after they blew a 25-point lead to the New York Knicks. Do you feel like this team's about to turn it around at this point?
No.
No.
No, not at all. No, not at all. No.
So if you had an option to trade Tatum or Brown, would you do it?
No.
You'd keep both of them.
I'd keep both of them.
So how does this team improve?
You get a center. You get a center. None of this. Forward.
You don't want freedom?
Oh, free.
Robin Williams?
I'd rather him than any other person. He can ball. He can get down there and he can bang. He can clang. He can get rebounds. He can get putbacks.
Kid's got hops. I think his problem's been injuries.
Yeah,
honestly, he just can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
for a long period of time.
Yeah, and I wish if they started him from the beginning, we'd have a better record.
So I'm looking more at the point guard position. Who's the guy that's going to distribute the ball, get the offensive plays in order? Right now, I'm not a fan of Schroeder.
No,
I think he's so hot and cold in some of his shot selection. Marcus Smart is not a point guard.
No.
And I think when we put him in that role, that's when he tends to throw shots up that he really shouldn't. Instead of creating, he's creating for himself.
Yeah,
so, I don't know. See, I'm still on this. One of those two should be gone. I would trade Brown.
So what is he? If he's not a point guard and we don't want him to be a shooting guard, I mean, I was thinking about that yesterday. What do we call Marcus Smart? We don't want to.
He's a hybrid.
He's a hybrid.
It's a new position. It's not a. He's not a point guard or a shooting guard. It's a hybrid. We just kind of, it's like one of those cars. Sometimes some gas, sometimes battery. The problem is when he's throwing up threes, it's more battery than it is gas, man. And it drives me nuts.
Oh, me too.
It drives me nuts. So I looked at it this way too, and I know we're towards the end here, but they keep bringing back. Look, they brought back Horford. You brought back Freedom, right? You're bringing back the same players when you didn't win with them to begin with. And I know this cap situation, and they're trying to say, but you've got some young talent that honestly needs to continue to make the playoffs to get whatever, Duque said about the toughness. They need to be in those playoff positions. Currently, I think they're out of the playoffs. If the season ended today, they're out of the playoffs.
Out.
Them not making the playoffs is going to be the worst thing possible for those two.
Yep.
So I'm a little disappointed in the Celtics. I would love to see them in the top 5. I don't think it's ever going to happen.
No. I'm sorry to say, unless there's a miracle, unless there's a miracle.
So let's see if I can bring up real quick, my friend, and then we'll get you out of here. This is how we came up with it. So our top 5 this week: Memphis Grizzlies came in for the first time at number 5, Utah Jazz at 4, Chicago Bulls at 3, Phoenix Suns at 2, and the Golden State Warriors remain on top at number 1. And we'll see if that stays the same. If these teams keep mirroring, I think you might see Golden State, especially with the addition of Clay coming back. Could be the factor of them remaining number 1.
Yep.
Kenny, appreciate your time.
Thank you
Appreciate
as
you.
always.
As always, man. Great job with the NBA rankings. We've gotten great responses. Fans out there, if you question any of those, yeah, let us know, and then you know what, we can definitely discuss that on the next show.
Mhm.
But if you enjoy what you're seeing, you can tune in on Friday nights at 6 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. That's when we do Sports Unfolded. We're live every Friday night. You can follow us on social media at Sports Unfolded on Facebook and Twitter, at Broadcasting RI on Twitter, Sports_Unfolded on Instagram. Don't have time to watch? Listen to us on Amazon, Anchor, Google, and Spotify. So a lot of different ways to watch, listen. Kenny, you've done a great job with this. You can see us on the Twitter and the Facebook. You're on Discord. We're on TikTok now. I'm posting them on TikTok. So all these rankings are out there for the world to see. So you got some big shoes to continue to live up to, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, brother. Have a great night. Fans out there that have watched, peace.